speculated what that 7-footer weighed last week. I think I settled on $190.
We were very impressed with his ability in the second half. Looked like Blake almost stole that tip. It will go out of bounds, and they'll say off of Eric. Wait a minute. Nope, Anthony Little. My apologies. Anthony Little, the last player to touch it here for the Lone Star Strikers. The clock never started. It should at least have 2 seconds or so off of the clock. There it is. There we go. 11:58 to go here, to be exact. Underway here in the first quarter. Bellingham with a basketball. Poole tries to get it over the left-hand side. It bounces off of Mo, but right in the hands of Jacob Stevenson. He'll splash home the little 13-footer left of the lane, and it's 2-0. Bellingham draws first blood.
Jacob, a Whatcom County lifer, you would suspect he had played in this building before becoming a member of the Slam.
Ball whipped over right-hand side to try and answer back. Jumper up from Little that rattles in and out just inside the three-point ring from the right-hand side. Mo will dump it down inside the paint as Bellingham races back the other way. Stevenson out for a three ball by Freeman, left short off the rim. Rebound a call. He'll outlet, get it across the timeline. They'll swing it left. Little with it. Couple of yo-yos here between the wickets now for Mike Moss. Moss, the point guard, tries to go cross-court with it. It's knocked loose. It's corralled once again by Little. Little back out to a call. He'll take a jumper falling away from the free throw circle. It was an air ball that goes out of bounds, but it was touched by Bellingham. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Lone Star will trigger it.
Time for a touch and a redirect here.
Quickly comes in. Shot up. Good if it goes. No. They actually waved it off on the turnaround jumper that time by Wale Ademi. What are you going with there? Adeyemi.
We'll see.
Wale Adeyemi.
Yep.
Ball top of the floor here. A little pump fake by Blake Poole. Tried to go behind the back here. It was stolen by Moss, but a whistle here underneath prevents the fast break going the other way. This whistle will go against the Strikers. First half action brought to you by Westside Pizza, located just across the street from the Whatcom Pavilion, the corner of Kellogg and Cordata. I mentioned tonight's opponent, the Lone Star Strikers, after the game, and receive any large pizza for just $10. Westside Pizza, where it's all about the pizza. Blake Poole with a jumper from the left side that goes home. 4-0 our score. Chase after the loose ball, and it will go out of bounds off of the miss by Moss. Laguerre cannot track it down. The 6'8" forward out of Wiley College will go out of bounds. 4-0, Bellingham out in front.
He's already having a physical matchup with Jacob Stevenson, and as a matter of fact, I think the ref just saw Jacob elbow his way into Laguerre right there.
Boy, they were banging and bumping here
already.
Yep, the foul will go against Laguerre.
I think they said Laguerre. A good call for that one.
Two of them jockeying for position now here down at the block.
That's a couple grown men playing rough down there already.
Yes, indeed. Ball comes to Poole. He'll work outside of the circle. Whip it down in the corner. On the catch, Jazz Cock. 3-ball up, shot it long. Rebound, knocked out of bounds. Goes off of Sam Freeman.
Sam got high enough. Just couldn't quite secure the rebound with both hands.
First substitution here, quickly into the ball game for the Strikers, is Marcus Bradford. Bradford, the guard at 6'4", out of Columbia, out of Missouri. We'll check into the ball game. Inbound will come now here to Mike Moss, and he'll bring it up. Working against Mo. Go to the top of the floor. Ball knocked loose by Jacob Stevenson, picked back up. They'll dump it down inside the paint. Throwing his back as he tries to back his way down here on the spin move that time is Wale Adeyemi. And he puts that one in off of the window. First bucket here for the Strikers. Back out to Poole. He'll take a three in the offensive end here for the slam. A miss. The rebound. It tipped out of bounds. Last touched by the slam. It'll go all the way out of bounds right in front of the Strikers bench.
There was a time when we knew Blake Poole only as a low post player. He has continued to add range, and now you're very comfortable with him shooting that three.
Ball comes out to Bradford. Kicks it now right-hand side on the catch, Moss. Back out, Adeyemi. Wale sets that screen, gets it right back to Moss. He'll take the jumper from just inside the free throw circle. Will not go. Rebound pulled down here by the slam. Hard push by Jacob all the way to the cup. He's going to get fouled as he's sent down fairly hard that time. The whistle here will go against Laguerre. That'll be his second. Laguerre has been very physical here. We are just less than 3 minutes into it. He's already got 2 personal fouls. Bruce Cooper is up off of the bench, and we will assume that he is checking in here for Laguerre in just a moment. At the line, Jacob Stevenson hit the first. We'll take a look at the second. That one rattles home. He got them both. 6-2 our score. Ball walks across the timeline now here by Moss. He'll leave it topside. Little with it. Cooper has checked in. Laguerre goes to the bench.
Nice D by Chaz.
Pass attempt down inside the paint, stolen away by Chaz Cock from Bradford down to the other end. Stevenson collides with the defender, and a foul will be called. It was going to go against Mike Moss. Moss will pick up his foul. This foul here will be his first, 4th team foul. 8:55 to go here in the first quarter. 6-2, Slam lead it. Mo fakes a 3, kicks it now over to Jacob. Drives, stops just inside the 3-point ring, and line drives the jumper up and home.
Jacob's game translates anywhere. It doesn't matter where we go. Linden, Blaine, Mount Vernon. He can hit those turnaround jumpers anywhere.
8-2 our score. Bounce pass comes in. Cooper feeds the cutter right back to Little, who puts it up too strong. Got a tip follow with the left hand, but left it short. Rebound comes down to Bellingham. Quickly up to Mo. He'll lob it way too tall that time for Jacob, and Mo kind of crumples down.
Right away
there on the bad pass.
We're for a guy 7'4", not 6'4".
Turnover against Bellingham. Swing it left-hand side. Little up fake down to the baseline. Little will float the jumper up and home. Anthony Little, the 6'4" guard out of Tacoma Community College, with a good-looking shot on the runner of the left side. 8-4 our score. Bellingham leads it. Jacob tries to drive. Reaching in, knocking the ball out of bounds is Little. It'll stay with Bellingham on the offensive end. 14 on the shot clock. Top of the floor to Mo. Kick it right on the catch. Hard drive through the paint by Chaz Cock. Goes up, has it blocked. Loose ball. Scramble for it. Blake Poole had a piece of it. Gets tipped out of bounds that time by Marcus Bradford. Getting the block on the play was Adeyemi.
Good take, Chaz.
Freeman to inbound the basketball here for Bellingham, just right of the bucket along the baseline. Flips it out, comes into the hands of Poole. Back out to Freeman, 2 on the shot clock. He goes up, it's blocked out of bounds. I don't know if it's going to matter here with just 1 second on the shot clock. It will stay with Bellingham.
Do it quick here, fellas.
Not down to tenths of seconds here on this clock, so just 1 on the board. Comes into Poole, he'll crank up a long jumper, back iron, no, but Freeman got the rebound, tries to go up, lost control of it going up. Back down the other way, Moss with the hard dribble penetration. Tried to pass over the top of 2 defenders, gets it back, now throws it away to Mo. Long outlet to Jacob, bounce pass out in front to Freeman, and lay it up and in.
Oh, Slam looking good the last few possessions.
Quickly back down the other way, Cooper open for a 3. Boy, it took way too long of a pause that time and allowed Poole to come over and get a block on it. Back down the other way. Bellingham filling the lane. Chaz Cock finds Mo Anderson. He'll lay it up and in.
And this is what the Slam team looks like running at peak efficiency here the last 2 to 3 minutes.
12-4 our score here. Ball left-hand side. Long jumper up. Splash. A 3 ball from the left side. That one from Marcus Bradford. Kick it in the corner. Nobody picks up Freeman. He'll take a 3. It wouldn't have counted had it gone. A offensive foul down in the paint. Going to be whistled here against the Bellingham Slam. 6:56 left to go here in the first quarter. We've had a change. It was a different coach that was listed. It was listed to be Oren Bailey for the Lone Star Strikers.
Marcus Stansel.
Marcus
is
Stansel
the coach tonight.
And Marcus is...
That's an outfit for the ages right there.
Marcus has...
That's his Welcome to Whatcom County duds right there.
A bright red suit with the coat, the suit coat going all the way down to his knees.
It's a bright red.
Yep. It's a three-piece suit with the vest, the red tie, and bright white shoes. It is quite a look.
There you go, Coach.
Down to the other end, the ball dumped into a call who's back into the ball game. The 7-footer with a turnaround just inside the lane, left it short. Rebounded by Bellingham, out in front to Mo, and he'll take it all the way, lay it up and in. Nobody stopped him.
Mo just turned the Jets on, and nobody came close.
14-7 our score. Back down the other way. Forced pass down inside the lane, that time by Moss, stolen away by Mo, out in front to Blake Poole, he'll take it to the cup, got fouled, no, they're calling travel here against Blake.
I thought that one might be a little too good to be true. Blake covered up too much ground, finished it in grand style, but had to take a little hop step to get there. That's a walk.
Couldn't even sell it with a Euro step these days, which is just code for traveling.
Traveling.
There you go. There's a big piece on Sporting News talking about the Euro step and what happened to traveling. But it's just pretty much gone away.
Subtitle, yeah.
Forced pass here just into the ball game and getting his pocket picked. Here is Taylor and ripped off by Mo to Rico. Back to Mo. He'll lay it up and in.
Rico threw it rim high, going for the slam dunk. Mo couldn't quite slam it, but he still laid it in.
Rico Wilkins just checked in. Ball comes over to the corner. A three ball attempted here. Will not go. Loose ball. Outlet all the way down from Mo to Jacob, and he'll lay it up and in with the right hand.
Potential is there, Doug, for this to be an easy night. I think Coach Stansel sees that. He's going to implore his guys to play some defense here at the timeout.
5:44 left to go here in the first quarter. 18-7 our score. Bellingham Slam out in front here for the Lone Star Strikers. Ball in the inbound will come into the hands now here of Mike Moss. He will leave it left. Coy will get it down inside the lane, put the shot up, won't go. Scramble for the loose ball is left along the baseline. The layup attempt will not go for Moss. Put it up too strong. Chased after the loose ball. Knocked it out of bounds. Basketball will belong to Bellingham.
Good job by Mo Anderson shielding off Mike Moss of the Strikers that time. Let the ball float out of bounds off of him and Slam get it back.
Ball walked up here by Mo. He'll leave it right outside of the circle here for Blake. Back out inside Stevenson. To Poole once again. Open man is Davis, and he will try the long jumper from three. Mark that. That was Blake. Loose ball, though, on the scramble for it. It'll be stolen away. Moss tried the half-court pass and was ripped off by Jacob Stevenson. How about that? Mo hits Rico cutting to the bucket. He goes behind the back on the bounce pass and finds Alfred, who lays it up and in.
Caught it, and with the behind-the-back bounce pass all in one motion. That's a good-looking play.
Between the wickets now, Cooper. He'll drive, draw a double pump, put the shot up, left it a little bit short. Rebound grabbed off here by Stevenson, and a foul as Cooper goes over the back. Going to be team foul number 5. Stops the clock with 4:40 left to go here in the first quarter. All Slam to open this one up. 20-7 our score.
Well, I think the guys probably look about as good as we've seen them all year. We mentioned the 10-game winning streak coming into tonight, and they look to be well on their way to number 11. Obviously, 3.5 quarters to go, but the way this team is looking right now, the machine is rather well-oiled for the Slam.
Jacob Stevenson at the free throw line. We'll take a look at 2 shots.
Jacob up to 9 points. Nobody else has more than 6 yet in this one.
21-7 our score. Jacob's next shot. That one is up and good.
Good.
22-7 our score. Back down the other way. Hard dribble up right-hand side. The ball will be dumped down inside the lane. Little will get it down inside to Cooper. Had trouble with it going up. Stolen away. Grabbed off here by Mo. So he'll flip it back to Jacob. Stevenson across the timeline. Back over to Mo. He'll take a 3 in and out. Rebound tipped out by Poole. It'll go out of bounds. Giving chase that time was Davis, but Alfred can't catch up with it, and it'll go out of bounds.
Give Alfred a hustle point, though. He isn't scared of those courtside seats. He kind of knocked them askew a little bit, going after the loose ball. Great hustle by a favorite old Western Viking, Alfred Davis.
A slew of substitutions upcoming here for the Slam. Looks to be 4 and 4 out. Turnaround jumper just inside the three-point ring. Will go short from Anthony Little. Bellingham back down the other way with 4 minutes to go. Open man left-hand side is Stevenson. He'll be short on the three ball. Cooper got the rebound. Muscles it away here from Blake Poole, who now steals it away and bounces it off of the shoe that time of David Taylor, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be slam ball.
That's your 6'5", 275 guy, just out hustling everybody else on the floor right now. 4 slam players will come off, 4 new guys in, and Blake Poole, big smile on his face. He earned it after that hustle.
Chris Ferguson and Tyler Amaya, the player coach, seeing their first action, returning to the fray. Chaz Cock and Sam Freeman. They'll get it to Chris for a 3 ball, and Ferguson a little bit long on that jumper from the left side. 22-7 the score. Bronson Damon gets the rebound, brings it down himself, leaves it for a call. He's way off on a 3-ball attempt. Loose ball going up. Damon misses it, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. Bronson Damon makes it 22-9. Down inside, backing, bumping. They'll get it to Freeman, to Amaya, back out to Sam. He'll try a 3 from on top. No good. Damon another rebound. He'll leave it now here for the dribble up by Marcus Bradford. Leave it for Damon. He'll work outside of the screen set by Cooper. Back over left. Stop, pop by Little at the left elbow, and he floats home a nice-looking jumper there. Make it 22-11.
Strikers, a couple buckets in a row. They're starting to make some noise.
3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Bellingham out in front. Rico tried to drive the lane, could not. Retreats back out beyond the arc. Leaves it for Freeman. Crossover here against Cooper. Got past him, put it up too strong. Didn't draw iron. Down to the other way. A call will leave it for Bradford. Cross court. Little open for 3. Shot it long. An air ball. A call gets the rebound. Goes up. Knocked out of bounds. Slapping it out of play is Tyler Amaya. A call looked to be frustrated there. He kind of walks out of the pack swinging his arms.
That was a pretty hard shot from player coach Tyler Amaya down there. A call making his displeasure clear.
Inbound will come now here to Bradford. Go through the lane, double pump, put it off glass. They'll count the bucket and he's fouled. You can hear the fans behind us saying foul.
Partner, what did you just say about no more travel calls?
Euro step.
Huh.
Wow.
That was a hop, skip, and jump that time for Bradford. Counted, so give him 5 points, and he'll go to the line. Assistant coach Rob Oliver for the slam comes up behind the ref who didn't make the call and whispers something. I'll bet it had the word travel in it.
3-point play completed as Bradford puts home the free throw. 22-14. Nice little comeback here by the Lone Star Strikers. Chris Ferguson, though, answers with a nice triple shot from the right corner. We saw him hitting a ton from half court during warm-ups.
When the start of this one got delayed, some of the guys did a half-court hoop shoot, and Ferguson was right in the middle of it.
Bradford inside to Cooper, who leaves it for Bronson Damon, who line drives one up from about 6 feet out middle of the lane, and he puts it in with the left hand. 25-16. Another shot, same spot for Ferguson. Different result as it rims out. Rebound pulled down here by the striker. Slowly walked up by Bradford, top of the floor. Cooper comes out to set the screen here on Rico. They'll run him off of it, kick it back now over to Little. Little with a jab step here against Ferguson at the free throw circle, falling away, swishes it home.
About as good a move as Lone Star has had tonight. Beauty fall away by Little.
25-18, the lead is 7. Amaya back out Ferguson. Chris with the jab step, cross court Freeman. Sam goes behind the back working against Bradford. Gets down inside the lane, changes hands, puts it up too strong with the left.
Slam has gone cold.
Yeah, call the rebound. He'll get it out to Little. He'll take the long jumper. That one's long. Scramble for that rebound. Pulled down by Amaya. Tyler on the outlet. He'll get it to Freeman. Leave it on top for Rico. Dump it in the left corner. Jumper up for Rico. No, that one won't go. Rebound corralled now here by Cooper. Back the other way here for the Strikers. Bradford will slow it down. They'll lob it inside to a call against the much shorter Chaz Cock. Tries to back his way down. Back out Bronson Damon. He'll spin baseline, float up the jumper. That one no good. Rebound is cleared here by Cock. Chaz, leave it for Amaya. Whip it in the corner. Freeman open. Baseline 3. Line drive. Splash.
Beauty.
Got that one to go.
Sam from BC, this is about as short a commute as his friends and family can get to come and watch him in Blaine.
28-18 our score. Just 30 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Nice spin move. Bradford got past the defender that time, wound himself all the way to the bucket, laid it up and in. 28-20. Ferguson into traffic. He's going to get called for the travel. Got caught up in the air, came down. Now he and Cooper getting into it here. Now we're going to get a technical here.
Don't think Ferguson's going to back down because you're a foot bigger. He's not.
Yep. They're going to call a double technical here. Cooper's going to get whistled for it. Chris Ferguson going to get whistled for it. Ferguson comes walking over.
Chris Ferguson,
for a long time.
Chris likes us, so we've not seen that side, but I wouldn't want to be on the wrong side of Chris Ferguson. He's a tough guy.
No, Chris is not the tallest cat out there, but
there's a lot of fight in him.
Yeah. You do not want to mess with him. Bruce Cooper's a big guy at 6'8", but
I'll take Ferguson.
Yeah. Little turnaround here by a call down inside the lane. They'll call a 3-second call here and turn it over. 7.3 seconds left. Both players stayed out there after the double technicals. 28-20 our score. Ball will bounce in. Amaya will get it. Cross the timeline. 6 seconds. 5. Leave it for Rico. Rico going to step back. Line drive. A 3-ball won't go. Rebound pulled down by Little. Good if it goes. Nice heave.
Wow, it's about an 80-footer.
Yeah. It comes up just short at the buzzer. And what looked to be a cakewalk to start, Stevenson and Blake Poole, your starters. Little, Bradford, a call back out there for the Strikers, along with Wale Adeyemi, as well as Bronson Damon. A call inside, backing his way down against Stevenson. Good interior pass as he will find Adeyemi, and he will put it up and in off of the window for 2. 28-22. Nobody picks up Poole. He's open for a 3. Online but short. Rebound pulled down here by the Strikers. Back down the other way. Loose ball. Adeyemi will go up. He'll leave it short, but he got fouled by Freeman.
Sam Freeman just earned his money tonight. He ran the length of the floor, knocked that one loose, prevented the fast break. Adeyemi will still get a chance to go to the free throw line, but because of Sam Freeman, he will have to earn them instead of getting an easy layup.
Adeyemi to the stripe. One of the few players we do not have any background on our roster.
He's new.
He's not listed as coming apparently from anywhere. We do know Bronson Damon, who is listed on our roster, but no information looking at an old roster here out of the College of the Siskiyous in California. A 6'3" guard.
Like one of those old masked wrestlers from parts unknown.
Might be. Both free throw shots are missed, though. The rebound by a call here for the Lone Star Strikers. He'll take it to the cup. Little half hook with the right hand. Won't go, but he'll get fouled.
Is that a very active Sam Freeman again?
Freeman picked up another one. 2 there in about 5 seconds worth of time.
Sam instantly kind of cocked his head over to the right side, looked right at Coach Tyler Amaya, and just shook his head like, yeah, I know. I blew it. That's on me. He'll back off a step.
Free throw shot up and in. 28-23.
The 7-footer Akal gets his first point of the night. There's number 2.
Second one is good, and suddenly this game is down to just a 4-point margin.
Not what we expected after we saw the first few minutes of this one.
Looked like Bellingham was going to run away with things here to open it up. Ball dumped inside to Chaz Cock. Little give and go right back to Jacob Stevenson. Ball stolen away. Here comes Little down to the other end. He'll leave it for Adeyemi. He'll try and go up with the left hand. Won't go. A call right up and in off of the window, and it's a 2-point contest.
Where did we leave the Slam with the high-octane offense running that beautiful fast break we saw in the first quarter? It has gone away less than a minute into the second.
Delay of game warning given to the Lone Star Strikers. Ball now outside of the circle to Chaz Cock on the offensive end. He'll put it on the floor. Drive against a call. Partially blocked as he goes up. Scramble for the loose ball. It'll go out of bounds. They'll say off of one of the Strikers. It will remain with Bellingham on the offensive end. The ball did not hit the rim, so just 10 seconds on the shot clock. And a 2-point contest. Freeman to inbound. Lobs it into Poole. Back out beyond the circle, into the hands of Mo. Kick it right-hand side. Freeman behind the back with the dribble, picks it up. All over him is Adeyemi, and they'll get it now back to Stevenson. Drives, draws a double team out to Chaz Cock for 3. No, won't go. Rebound tipped. Freeman will get it. Bellingham will reset. Get it over to Jacob. He'll drive just inside the arc. Put up the jumper that time to the right of the elbow. It will not go from 15. 28-26. The lead is 2 here for Bellingham. Chance to tie or take the lead for Lone Star. Ball dumped in. A call will turn around, elevate with the jumper. That one no good. Rebound grabbed off by Freeman. Sam across the timeline. Whips it right. Shot up after the catch that time by Mo. He splashes home the 3-ball.
Mo up to 9 points. A much-needed 3 to bring a little life back to this team.
Push the lead out to 5. Hard push by Damon. Tried to pass it down inside the paint. Ball knocked loose. Ping-pongs around. Grabbed off by Adeyemi. He'll go into a call, and he has trouble with it. They'll get it to Bradford. Tried to pass across the lane. Stolen away by Freeman. Kept it from going out of bounds to Poole. Out to Mo. Lob to Chaz. Lay it up and in.
Beautiful play. Chaz gets his first bucket of the night on a nice lead from Mo Anderson.
33-26 our score. 9.5 left to go until halftime. Slam out in front. Ball comes over left, working off of the screen. Bradford back out Adeyemi. He'll work to the left elbow, dump it in the corner to Bradford. He'll take a 3, won't go, but they got him on the arm. And it will be 3 shots upcoming. It's all the rage in the NBA to foul a 3-point shooter. And now it's happening here in the IBL.
Great. Everything has that trickle-down effect. This is one that I think basketball purists would like to go away. But no, like Doug said, that's one of the things. The reach on the 3 right now has reached epidemic proportions.
How often do you see a blocked shot at the 3-point line? How about never?
I was going to say, I think I'll go with 0, tentatively.
Free throw shot up and swirls out, no good for Bradford. Alfred Davis trying to check into the contest, cannot.
Chaz Cock is just learning that foul was on him, and he's horrified. He thought he was way too far away from the play.
Second shot is no good.
Chaz needs some lobbying. He'll have to go take a seat on the bench.
Davis in, joining Freeman, Anderson, Stevenson, and Poole out there on the floor for Bellingham. A call will go to the bench. Back in after getting into some early foul trouble is Kenny Laguerre. And Bradford will get the 3rd free throw shot to drop. 1 of 3 at the line. 33-27. Stevenson, top of the floor. Laguerre will not come out on him, so he just says, I'll splash this one home from the free throw circle, and he does.
Of course, his full name, Jacob Stevenson, the leading scorer in the history of the International Basketball League. Also game high tonight with 12.
That's quite a business card.
I was going to say, you got to continue on the back.
Lob will come down inside the paint to Laguerre, but we'll have a foul called. It will go against Jacob. He and Laguerre just getting into it right from the start of this game. Laguerre back out there after picking up the 2 personals, and guess what? More fouls called between the 2 of them.
Jacob's given up about 3 or 4 inches, but he's not giving up any attitude. And we mentioned it with Chris Ferguson earlier. Jacob Stevenson's not going to back down.
Ball comes over left-hand side. The jumper up will not go. That time for Adeyemi. Bust out here. Get it out in front. Davis to Freeman, who will lay it up and in. Back out to a 10-point lead, 37-27. It had been whittled down to 2. Driven right, jump shot up left short, but a foul here against Davis, and that will send Mike Moss to the free throw line. Moss with a good little crossover against Alfred Davis.
That was a quick move.
Yep. Whistle, though, will send Moss to the free throw line. 8:34 left to go here in the second quarter. And to the line goes Mike Moss. Moss, the 6-foot guard out of Houston Baptist. Cooper back into the ball game. Also Anthony Little here for the Lone Star Strikers. Shot up and good. 37-29 our score. The lead is 8 here for Bellingham. Freeman, top of the circle, he'll get it right-hand side. A cross-court pass into the hands of Mo. Between the wickets here, working against Laguerre. Top side to Poole. Cross-court now, Freeman. He'll take a 3, in and out. Rebound tipped by Mo, but right into the hands now here of Moss. He'll race up sideline right, track down from behind. The ball will go out of bounds off of Mo Anderson.
Mike Moss could run all he wanted, but trouble was coming. Alfred Davis from one side, Mo Anderson from the other. Another one where they prevented the break, but they also knocked the ball out of bounds, so Moss will throw it in for Lone Star.
37-29 our score. Tyler Amaya has checked into the ball game. Freeman to the bench.
I was going to say, Doug, I thought he might be giving Stevenson a break from guarding Laguerre, but nope, looks like that is Jacob's guy tonight.
Inbound will come now here to Cooper. Cooper yo-yoing that dribble with the right hand, dumps it into Laguerre, turn around along the baseline. He'll step back and float it home.
That is a smooth levitation move by Laguerre, his first bucket.
Lead sits at 6, 37-31. Amaya, top side now here to Blake Poole. They'll force it down inside the lane to Jacob. Up fakes, puts the shot up, and somehow got it to go. Jacob looking for the foul call. It's not coming. 39-31 our score. The lead back out to 8. Sideline right. Bradford once again to Laguerre. Laguerre's got some size over the top of Jacob Stevenson. He'll fan it back out to Cooper. Working against Blake Poole and Laguerre.
We saw that one.
Laguerre put an elbow out there into Blake Poole. He's going to pick up his third. He's lucky he's not going home.
Yeah, you should be well advised to not deliver a shot like that to Blake Poole. Blake will find a way to get his revenge here tonight. That was a bit of a cheap shot.
39-31. Laguerre with a great move on the previous offensive possession for Lone Star, but not going to have many minutes out there on the floor. He picked up 2 in the first couple of minutes of this ball game, picked up his third just a moment ago. Jacob Stevenson will drive to the free throw circle, and he's smash one right over the top of Bruce Cooper to push the lead out to 10, 41-31.
Prolific scorer, Jacob again leading everyone with 16 here tonight.
Moss with the dribble, dumps it down inside to Cooper. Get it back out. Long jumper up by Moss, will not go. Rebound by Bradford. Nobody put a body on him. He'll retreat out beyond the three-point ring. They'll dump it into a call. Turn around against Poole, in and out. Rebound tipped up in the air. Mo will get it. He'll race up, has Alfred Davis to his left. Goes behind the back, draws a double team. Somebody's got to be open. Finds Blake Poole. Cross court. Davis open for 3. No, won't go. Poole gets the rebound inside the paint. Tried to feed it that time to Mo. Ball knocked loose. Davis will get it back. They'll kick it in the corner to Mo. Great pass at the interior that time to the cutter Jacob Stevenson, who lays it up and in with a right hand.
Two of the best players in this league. Morris Anderson finding Jacob Stevenson.
43-31 our score. The lead is 12. Bounce pass in the right-hand corner. It is caught now here by Moss. Dumps it back out to Little. Little will step into a 3 splash. Anthony Little has a good-looking stroke from long range. Back down the other way. Mo with it. 6:10 left to go here in the second quarter. Top of the floor to Davis. Alfred will drive. Double pump. Put it high off of the glass over the top of Bruce Cooper, going for the block. Now an inbound violation here. Stepping out onto the court that time before he inbounded was Moss. He'll turn it back over.
Doug, nice to see Alfred Davis. Something you could always count on when he was a Western Viking. Alfred might not get the most minutes, but when he was out there, you were going to get everything he had. And he's doing the same thing with the slam, and he's making himself a good fit for this team.
We'll have a timeout here on the floor taken by the Lone Star Strikers. They trail by 11. Bellingham 45, Lone Star 34, 6:03. Both with 9 points to lead the way here for Lone Star. 18 points though for Jacob Stevenson, the IBL's all-time leading scorer, on 7 of 9 shooting from the floor. Back out there for Bellingham following the timeout. Davis, Stevenson, Rico Wilkins, Blake Poole, and Tyler Amaya. Amaya will get it, dump it down inside Blake Poole. They pump faked on that 3. The defender bought. Finds a wide open Blake Poole for an easy layup.
Quietly, only Blake's second bucket of the night.
47-34. Beyond the circle, Bradford. He'll bounce it down inside the paint to a call. Here comes the double team. The call will step through, turn, spin, left it short. Rebound pulled down here by Stevenson. Outlets to Amaya. Kick it in the corner to Rico. Right back to Tyler. Tried to go up with it. Ball got knocked out of bounds by the defender. Last touch by Little.
Good idea by Rico, leaving it for the player, Coach Tyler Amaya. A little too low for Tyler to grab it and slam it, but they'll throw it in.
Tyler will get it to Davis, and Alfred too strong with a layup attempt. They'll get the rebound, kick it back out. Tyler will try a 3. That one won't go. Davis tracks down the long rebound. Out to Rico. Leave it now here for Poole. Blake to the free throw circle, jumper up, splash. He got it. Nice. 49-34. They've ballooned it back out. It matches the largest lead of the ball game of 15.
That happened quick. Seems like it was 2 just a minute ago.
Between the wickets here with the dribble. Moss will kick it in the corner. Little will try a 3, no good. The rebound stick back by Cooper, partially blocked by Amaya. Back out though to a call. He'll try a 3, no good. Cooper gets it back, puts it up. Left it too strong off the window. Here the rebound pulled down by Bellingham.
3 chip shots and none of them went. Great slam defense.
Amaya over to Wilkins. Tyler will dump it inside to Jacob. He'll flip it to the cutter. Davis, leave it for Poole through the lane. Back out now here to Jacob. And the shot up offline to the left. That time from the left elbow. A call with the rebound. Has it swatted away by Blake Poole. He can't track it down as it will go across the end line.
We mentioned earlier that Blake took an elbow in the chops a few minutes ago, and that was an attention getter. He has 2 hoops and a big swat on the steal attempt that time.
49-34, 15-point margin in this one. Bradford, get it back to Moss, who will bring it up.
Something on Bradford.
A backcourt violation. Backcourt violation here, whistle against Lone Star. Well, it would have been 10 seconds here. Remember, it's a 24-second shot clock, and they were at 14, so trouble bringing the ball up. Bradford, none too happy with it, clapping his hands in frustration right in front of the bench.
Alfred Davis, a couple very good minutes to run. He'll leave. Mo Anderson is back out there.
Amaya will get it along the baseline, now to Poole. Feed it to Mo as he cuts through the lane. Dump it down inside to Jacob. Tried to turn, spin, lost control of the basketball that time. And we'll get a whistle here. It will go against Moss. That is the second against Moss. First team foul. Mark that. That is it's listed, second team foul. Off of the inbound.
We're getting awfully whistle happy in the last few minutes.
They're going to adjust the game clock here. Add 2 more seconds. And the inbound will come right in front of the Strikers bench. Poole will get it into Mo. A call comes out on the switch defensively. They'll kick it over to Amaya. Open for 3. Tyler's shot, long. Rebound cleared out of there by the Strikers. Cooper, that outlet pass behind Little goes out of play right in front of the Bellingham bench.
Cooper threw a couple big elbows after he cleared that rebound to them, proceeded to throw it away. Blake Poole and he feuding all night. Blake gets a pretty good laugh out of that.
Mo, top side here to Poole. Poole will turn the corner. Kick it right now here to Tyler. Caught up in the air. Dump it down to the baseline. Mo shovels it back now to Rico. Goes behind the back with the dribble. Goes up. Ball knocked loose. Tries to drive inside. Stolen away here by Little. He'll get it from Cooper. Back down to the other end and lay it up and in.
Anthony Little, the first striker. Double figures with 11.
Rico drives inside the 3-point circle. Bounces off of the defender and Moss. Moss will get whistled. That'll be his 3rd. That's what the problem was. They had originally listed an extra team foul in that previous play against the Strikers. That'll be team foul number 2.
Jacob Stevenson is on the receiving end of the round of applause you're hearing. He'll take a seat. He has a game-high 18 points.
Jaskock back into the ball game. 3:36 left to go here in the second quarter. A 13-point Bellingham lead. It's been as large as 15. Little down to 2 early in this quarter. A little turnaround here on the spin move by Tyler Amaya down inside the paint. Won't go after the ball is tipped. It ends up in the hands of Mo Anderson with no one around him, and he'll easily lay it up and in.
Mo's up to 11. Got up to a little bit of a late start, but he's making up for it.
Little will drive. Kick it back out to Cooper. He'll go down inside the lane. Leave it for Moss. Back over to Little in the corner for a 3. Splash.
Little holds his form for the fans.
51-39. Mo will leave it for Amaya to the cup. Blocked as he goes up for the scoop. Layup by Cooper down to the other end, and a call will dunk it with a right hand. The big man Cooper can get up for his size.
Yes, he can. He's mobile.
But he can't guard 2 guys at once.
Pick one, big fella.
Chose to go out towards the 3-point ring, and that left Blake Poole wide open for a little a one-hand flush. 53-41. Ball tipped up into the air, almost stolen by Bellingham. Grabbed off, kicked into the corner from Little to Bradford for a 3, and it goes. 53-44. Lead cut down to 9. Rico dances inside the lanes. Fall-away jumper that goes, that time from 10.
Rico's first bucket, and suddenly we have not seen any defense here in the last several minutes.
Lead sits at 11. Bradford off of the screen by Cooper left, and just inside the 3-point ring, he'll put the jumper up and in. 55-46. 2:09 left to go. Amaya open, left wing, 3-ball. Everybody's
just chucking tonight.
The player coach swishes one home. 58-46. The lead sits at 12 for Bellingham. Now a timeout. Timeout taken here by Lone Star. None of the players were aware of it.
Yeah, everybody's looking at the ref like, what's your problem?
A minute 55 left to go until halftime. 58-46. The lead sits at 12.
So this is a great time to get those 10 seconds.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're on the Laurel Road. Or check out our website at laurelfarmsupply.com. Come see why we're the #1 western supply store in Rockland County.
Couple of turnovers here, one on either side. The ball back down to the other end here, and open is little guess what. He line drives a jumper up and in the lead is just a deuce, a foot on the line. It's down to 10. Freeman back into the ball game, down to the low block, makes the catch on the entry pass, tries to put the shot up, left it a little bit short.
Sloppy.
Rebound down here to the Strikers. Little crossover and open for a 3, and he's feeling it right now.
He's got
19 as he hits a couple of back-to-back long jumpers.
You let a shooter warm up, and he's dangerous.
How about Freeman to answer back? That one barely glides over the rim. Just a line drive 3-ball from the left corner. Lead is back at 10.
Really moved the cord.
61-51. Outside the circle, Little will dump it inside. Wale Adeyemi will back his way down against Amaya. Jump hook with the left hand, in and out. Rebound cleared. Amaya will dribble out of the pack with it. As Rico to his right, bounces it in front to Chas. Cockfill in the lane, lays it up and in with the left hand. Blake Poole getting a brief rest on the bench with Amaya as your tallest player out there on the floor here for Bellingham. Bradford will drive, get past Tyler. Tyler will get a piece of his arm as he goes up and tries to block it. It will go out of bounds, but the foul here against Tyler.
That foul was more violent than Tyler Amaya intended, so he kind of gives a little swat on the behind to Bradford, and at the same time lobbies for the same call at the other end from the official. Don't forget Tyler Amaya, the player coach for the slam.
Free throw shot up and good for Bradford. 63-52. Slam have never trailed in this one. Bradford to take a look at a second free throw attempt here. Bronson Damon is checked back in here for the Lone Star Strikers. Second shot, that is good. 63-53. Mo quickly back down the other way. 31 seconds left to go here. He'll take it to the cup. Bang it too hard off of the window. Rebound kicks long. Grabbed off here by Lone Star. Outlet from Taylor. Comes over to Bradford. Open for a 3. Splash. Wow. Make it 63-56. Just 20 seconds left to go. Final shot time now here for the Slam. Amaya pulls it out here, working against Bronson Damon. Lost control of the basketball, picks it back up, dumps it in the corner. Rico going to drive baseline. Who traveled? They'll turn it over.
There's that hop step we spoke of earlier again, and Rico will get called for it here.
Final shot time here with 4.8 to go for Lone Star. They got to go almost the full distance as they'll inbound in backcourt. Taylor. Adeyemi across the timeline. To look, dump it to Damon, baseline, turnaround jumper, good if it goes. It does not. In fact, it bounces off on the top of the backboard and out of play. We've got ourselves a good one here at halftime. It's Bellingham 63, the Lone Star Strikers 56 at halftime. We'll take to be the same starters out here on the floor for the Bellingham Slam. Blake Poole, Chas Cock, Jacob Stevenson, Sam Freeman, and Mo Anderson. Once again, Bellingham Slam leading the Lone Star Strikers 63-56.
Strikers will have the first look here of this second half, and here they come.
Ball sideline left, dumped in Moss. He'll feed the cutter. Little off balance with the jumper inside the lane. The rebound pulled down by Laguerre. Tried to fan it back out. Stolen away by Mo. And a foul given up by Little at the half-court line. Will stop action.
Getting right in the way of Morris Anderson that time. Looked like Mo was in the early stages of veering left for a fast break, but obviously it's not going to happen with the reach-in foul. Mo will throw it in at midcourt across the way from us, and here come the Slam again.
Mo with the dribble as he walks across the timeline off of the inbound. He'll leave it now here for Blake Poole. He'll drive. Ball knocked loose. Scramble for it. Moss had it for a moment. Poole pulls it away. Back out to Freeman. He'll take a three short on line, but the rebound pulled down off of the miss by Poole. Back out to Mo. Kick it in the corner chest. He'll take a drive to the bucket that time off of the fake on the three all the way to the cup, but he didn't have a good finish on it that time. The outlet, though, by Moss is stolen by Poole. Over to Mo. He'll tip it to himself, race it down, and lay it up and in.
Mo Anderson has about as good a body control as anybody we've seen over the years. He was able to tip that one to himself, so he was able to catch up to it. One step to the rack with a reverse layup and slam up by 9.
Backing his way down. Adeyemi, he'll kick it back out, and another three ball here for Marcus Bradford, his fourth of the ball game. He's only missed one shot from the floor. He's got 22 points. Hard drive here all the way to the cup. Bang it off of the glass. Jacob Stevenson as he got just past Anthony Little.
Jacob just has that veteran's game. No matter what spot he is down low, he's got to move for it, and somebody's going to have to hurry and reach to try to get in his way.
Down along the baseline, Laguerre over the top that time of Stevenson. The step-back jumper floats home from 10. Mo driving baseline. Back out topside to Jacob. Spin it around the circle. Freeman open for three. Got it!
Too bad.
Nice passing by Bellingham to find the open man on the right side, Sam Freeman, as he rails home the triple. 70-61. The lead sits at 9. Back out topside. Adeyemi will take a three to answer back, and the lead is cut down to 6. Long lead pass. Chaz Cock beat everybody back. He'll turn, elevate, bang it off of the glass, up and in.
Jazz didn't back down. He had a couple guys there he could have kicked it out to, but stuck with the high percentage shot and got it to go.
Ball yo-yo with the left hand. Moss between the wickets. He'll bounce it into Laguerre. Back his way down against Jacob. Turn, bang it off of the glass with the right hand. Laguerre woofing as he goes back down the other way. 72-66. Lead is 6. Moat all the way to the cup, winding his way through traffic. The high layup with the left hand. Moss down to the other end. He changes hands, puts it up with the left. He will not go. Rebound Laguerre. He'll drive along the baseline and a reach foul here. Whistled against Bellingham.
Boy, Kenny Laguerre is long and tall and athletic, but he also gets a little bit hyper. He has had foul trouble early in this game. That's why he only has 6 points. He had to sit for extended minutes. Clearly one of the most physical specimens out here on this floor, but hasn't been able to get a lot of runs tonight because of fouls.
Inbound will come to Laguerre. Leave it now topside to Moss. Back over to Bradford beyond the three-point ring. Chaz comes out on him defensively. Back and forth between the wickets here. He'll drive. Jump stop inside the paint. Step back. Put the jumper up. Won't go. Rebound pulled down by Jacob Stevenson. He'll bring it across the timeline. Drive left. Leave it for Mo. Fan it back out. Blake Poole a three. In. Nice shot. It rattled around the rim but drops for Blake Poole.
Soft touch from the top of the key. Blake trailing the play that time. They got it into his hands. He squared his feet and buried it straight away.
Ball topside with the dribble now here is Moss. He'll sling it on a bounce pass now over to Little. Little driving against Freeman inside the lane. Put the shot up. May have been partially blocked from behind by Chaz Cock. Grabbed off by Bellingham. Chaz run on the floor. He'll get it from Blake. Put the jumper up. That one no good from three-point land. Mo got it. Thought that Blake Poole was along the baseline. Went behind the back with the pass. It does not work. Scramble for the loose ball as they get across the timeline. Moss somehow gets it over to Adeyemi, and now the loose ball once again bounces away from
Somebody
Bradford
grab that
out of
thing.
bounds. Oh my, now they're going to call a foul, I think, against Blake Poole.
No, it's on Stevenson?
And they changed it. Who is that against?
Okay, he changed the number.
He first signaled as if it was against Freeman. Oh, it is against Freeman. That will go against Sam Freeman. I did not see Sam in the middle of that at all.
No.
Poole was the most demonstrative out of that, but nonetheless, it's an 11-point ball game, 77-66. Little bounces it now here to the cutter, down inside the lane. Oh, that'll break. Yep, it's going to be Blake Poole. Bradford was out of control as he went through the lane. Nothing Blake could do there. He saying, I got my hands straight up. He rams right into me. That cannot be a foul on me.
Blake getting his point across, but strangely the call's not changing.
And they called it on the shot. Oh my. Bradford really got away with that because he didn't even have control of the basketball.
That brings assistant coach Rob Oliver a couple steps out on the floor for a clarification that nobody over here on the white bench likes.
Free throw shot up and good. Home white jerseys here for the Bellingham Slam. Playing it in Blaine. Part of the barnstorming tour. Next Friday they'll be at Skagit Valley College down south.
That's where Tyler May is a full-time assistant coach for the Skagit team.
77-68 our score. Both free throws are good. 9-point ball game. Stevenson working against Laguerre. Takes him down inside the lane. Turns him, spins him, and puts it up and in with the right hand.
Jacob also wolfed a little something after that. We don't see that very often, but somebody's in his head.
79-68. Hard screen by Laguerre will free Bradford. He'll kick it over the corner to Little. He'll put up a three, an air ball over the top of Mo. Rebounded by Poole. Outlet to Rico just into the ball game. He'll whip it out in front looking for Mo. Tipped out of bounds. Little on the good defensive recovery.
Doug, you mentioned the trip to Skagit Valley College coming up next week. I forgot to say my favorite Skagit Valley alumnus in the building tonight, my dad. He is a Skagit Valley Cardinal.
You know what? That doesn't count as a Father's Day gift, by the way, just mentioning him on the radio.
Oh, well, there goes that plan.
There you go.
All right.
Hey, your mom and dad enjoying some drumsticks while watching the game.
Taking it in.
There you go. Off the spin move baseline, they'll dump it right into Blake Poole, who will lay it up and in. Beautiful play off of the set play that time on the inbound. Lob pass into Laguerre along the baseline. He'll turn against Jacob Stevenson. Back spin, little turnaround jumper, that time no good. Rebound put back up and in by Adeyemi.
That's just a big dude asserting himself down low.
81-70. Rico trying to pass it out in front, looking for Jacob, cutting down inside the paint. It gets kicked out of bounds by the defender. We'll have a substitution. Back into the ball game. Tenga Call, the 7-foot center. Inbound, top of the floor now here to Rico. They'll set things up as they'll spread the floor. 1-4 set here for Rico, who fell down on the play. Is Rico okay? He's slow to get back up. He'll get it over to Jacob, who went up, had it blocked. Loose ball grabbed off here. Hard drive by Little. It won't go. He got his own miss, tried to go up. Jacob recovering on the play, knocks it out of bounds.
Jacob looks like he's bringing a little bit of attitude with him here in the second half, playing with a little bit of nasty, and it usually gets good results.
Bradford back out left on the jumper by Taylor. That one is no good for the Strikers. An 11-point lead for Bellingham, 81-70. Nobody picks up Blake Poole. He's just inside the line. They'll call it a deuce on the long jumper. Make it a 13-point Bellingham lead. Amaya back out there. Get it inside to her call, and Poole coming around from behind that time to knock it out of bounds. 14 on the shot clock. Strikers will inbound left of the bucket along the baseline. A call and Poole banging and bumping down in the low block. That is a bit of a mismatch. As tall as a call is, he is string bean thin.
Yes.
And Blake Poole, 275 pounds at 6'5".
You win a run with
moving him anytime soon.
Oh, really? He doesn't want to go.
Bronson Damon just into the ball game will lob it inside to a call between a double team, can't hold on to the lob pass, and it goes out of bounds.
There was that matchup right there. Blake with perfect position, forced that pass out of bounds. Slam, get it back.
The head coach, Marcus Stencil, does not like it. Did he get a technical?
Looked like it. Yep, looked like he did.
Marcus Stencil, we mentioned it earlier, he's wearing a three-piece suit, which is not out of the ordinary, but that is a three-piece suit that is brilliant red,
right? Christmas red.
Christmas red with the suit jacket that goes down to his knees.
They call that 3/4 length?
Oh, at least. That's
about 7/8 length.
Yeah. The question mark is, do you have a 2-button jacket or a 3? That's about 10. That's 10.
I was going to say a dozen. Okay, close.
Free throw shot is made. 84-70 our score. A 14-point lead. Well, you're a good audience today. Between that and the drumsticks, I could have you in the front row. There you go. Ball topside here, Amaya. Kick it right-hand side beyond the circle to Stevenson. Back around the ring. Mo, jump pass inside. Amaya goes up, tried to dunk it with two hands, got fouled. Does a little chin up on the rim to keep from falling back down onto the defender.
Just to make sure everyone knows who we're talking about here, player coach Tyler Amaya. I don't know, Doug, if in our career we have seen anybody dunk the ball more than Tyler Amaya. High school, college, and now with the Bellingham Slam. That is a favorite. Tyler Amaya, nobody does it better.
84-70
Orsa's out there, along with Coach Amaya at the moment. Again, Tyler Amaya has been taking any opportunity the last couple of times we've talked to him to kind of play down his own ability. There was a time when Tyler Amaya was something very special. He's in his early 30s now. Maybe he has lost a little bit of spring, but if he plays himself into the best shape he can be and come playoff time, Slam really have added a weapon.
Amaya misses the first free throw shot. He'll take a look at a second. That is up and good. A reminder, second half action brought to you by Westside Pizza, located just across from the Whatcom Pavilion on the corner of Kellogg and Cordata. Mention tonight's opponent, the Lone Star Strikers, after the game and receive any large pizza for just $10. Westside Pizza, where it's all about the pizza. An attempt by Taylor to float one up inside the lane gets stolen away by Poole. Now he intercepts the pass back the other way, throws it away again, and it's down to the other end. Mo to Rico on the little lob, and he'll lay it up and home.
Rico listed at 5'11". We've been saying for years they round that up, but he can get high enough to be on the receiving end of an alley-oop.
You mentioned a moment ago we may have seen the most dunks from Tyler Amaya.
Yeah.
Just given his size, maybe some of the best dunks we've ever seen have come from Rico.
Most fun dunks.
Definitely the best dunks during warm-ups. That's for darn sure. Nobody flies quite like Rico. The three ball, or is that a three or a deuce?
That's
it was
Bruce
a three for
Cooper.
Bruce Cooper.
Yep.
His first one of the ball game, and he hits it. 87-73. Back down the other way. The lead sits at 14. Ball dumped in the corner. Cooper again. That one way off the mark as it hits off of the side of the backboard. It's rebounded by Bronson Damon, who lays it up and over the left hand.
I recognize the guy who made one wanted to shoot another one quick.
Mo dumps it out right-hand side. Rico will try a three. No good. Damon the rebound. He'll bounce it out. Bradford will get it. Come across the timeline now. Use a screen by Cooper. Step into a triple. His first miss from long range. Rebound Blake Poole. Out to Rico. Lob it to Amaya. Oh, the tip right back to Mo. And he'll put it up and in with the right hand.
That was an accident by Coach Amaya, but he tipped it right to Mo. Fell in the lane.
It looks good on the highlight reel. That's for sure. Lead sits at 14. 89-75. Between the wickets with the dribble, Taylor will leave it now topside for Cooper. Calling for it is Bradford. Instead, they'll dump it into Bronson Damon. They'll elevate, shot a line drive jumper over the top of Amaya that won't go. Rebound, though, grabbed off by Bradford. Back-to-back misses for him there on the turnaround jumper. Rico will get it. Drive down inside the lane, looking for some help. Realizes he's all alone. Puts the jumper up middle of the lane. It won't go.
Rico got
8.
stuck.
Rebound pulled down here by Laguerre. Laguerre draws the double team. He'll fan it back out to Damon. Bronson will bounce it, telegraph it, stolen by Mo. He'll race down to the other way. The shot clock goes off, but it's not against Bellingham. Rico will get it, put the shot up, and it spins out. Back down the other way. Bradford with it, and a reach foul going to go here against Bellingham, stopping the clock with 3:20 left to go here in the third.
A wayward shot clock buzzer caused a little bit of chaos down there at the other end. So Slam got off to a slow start. The defense was a step behind, and some guys still grousing about that one. The buzzer that should not have been slowed things down.
Inbound beyond the circle now into the hands of Little, back into the ball game. Anthony Little drives baseline out to Cooper. Looking, feeds the cutter. Laguerre pump fakes, bangs it off of the glass, up and in. Laguerre's looking for a foul call. Laguerre does not look happy out there. That is for sure.
He's a mega athlete, but again, a lot of attitude.
Top of the circle, now they'll get it over to Blake Poole. He's wide open from three-point land, and he drains it.
Suddenly Blake has 18.
92-77. Sideline right, ball dumped down to the corner. Bronson Damon will get it. They'll force it down inside the lane. Blake Poole will rip off the entry pass. Comes now to Amaya. Back to Poole. Run in the lane. Blake will take it to the cup. The layoff just spins out. It rolls all the way out to Mo. He'll try a three, no good. Blake Poole the rebound. Bounces it to Mo. Baseline jumper. Splash.
You give him a second and third chance. Eventually it'll go. Mo gets that one. He's up to 20 points.
That's the largest lead of the ball game. It's 17 now here for the Slam. A foul going to be, or marked out, a timeout going to be taken in the offensive end now here by the Lone Star Strikers. Nice run by Bellingham to balloon it out to their largest margin, 17 points. 9 instead of 17 to inbound the basketball with 18 in the shot clock. It'll come into Moss. He'll work left, bounce it into Bruce Cooper. Backs his way down here against Blake Poole. Goes up, contact, and a foul here against Blake Poole.
That is about 550 pounds of man, I would guess, colliding right there when when Blake Poole runs into Bruce Cooper like that. Cooper comes the other way. He'll set up at the free throw line. The big, strong, barrel-chested guys.
15 foul. Free throw shots here for Cooper. He'll hit the first one. 2:12 left to go in the third. 2 more regular season games coming up next weekend for the Bellingham Slam at Skagit Valley College to take on the Seattle Flight a week from tonight at 7 o'clock. Second free throw is good. And then they'll wrap up the regular season against their top rival, the Vancouver Volcanoes, 5 o'clock next Sunday at the Whatcom Pavilion. A foul out on the floor, whistled against the Strikers. Anthony Little will pick it up on the reach. Third team foul. 2 minutes left to go here in the quarter. Top of the floor on the inbound. It'll come to Amaya. He'll bounce it back out topside into the hands of Blake Poole. Poole working against Cooper. Leave it back for Amaya. He'll take a three. No, won't go. Davis after the rebound. Tipped it, kept it alive to Mo. Mo got poked in the eye. Tried to fan it back out. Ball tipped up in the air. Davis will get it. Alfred will retreat. Now whistle.
That came at an awkward time. Oh, it's going to be a reach-in foul? Oh, shot clock.
Oh. They reset the shot clock, and I don't see. It didn't look like anybody else had established possession of this, and now a foul here, a hold, as they quickly inbound the ball. It'll get whistled against Moss.
Moss had a good firm hold of Mo Anderson. Wasn't letting him go anywhere.
Inbound will come right in front of the Slam bench. Amaya will do the honors. He'll pump it into Poole. Right back to Amaya. Amaya will drive down inside the lane. Put it up with the right hand. Won't go, but he got fouled, and Tyler will go to the free throw line.
Still see a flash every now and then of Tyler Amaya turning the corner, turning on the Jets. And we mentioned the player coach in his early 30s now, but there's plenty of basketball left in that body. Tyler Amaya gets a big smile on his face when you ask him about returning to the playing floor. You can tell he's having a ball out there.
94-79. Amaya will step to the stripe. Free throw shot is up and good. 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Tyler, a teammate at Western Washington University with the likes of Grant Dykstra, Ryan Diggs. About as much talent on the roster as you're going to see at the D2 level.
Second shot. That one short off the front iron.
Bruce Cooper got about as high as we've seen it.
Wow. Cooper brings it up now here to Bradford. Back to Cooper. They'll try and whip it over right, and it goes right off the hands of David Taylor and out of bounds.
Slam getting a little cutesy. Tried the Olympic basketball trick where you just grab it and throw it in without checking it with the ref, but they were quickly whistled back into place.
Ball comes over to Chaz Cock in the offensive end. They left him wide open for a 3-ball look, and he splashed it home.
Chaz's first 3 of the night.
98-79 with 1:05 left to go here in the third.
Guess I should say first 3-pointer, 9 points total for Chaz Cock.
Driving to the elbow, Little. Adeyemi will get it. Back out to Little. He'll go baseline, float one up, won't go with the right hand. Rebound, tipped out of bounds. It will go off of the Strikers. Inbound to Amaya. Across the timeline. Tyler between the wickets. Takes it to the paint. Back out to Blake Poole for a 3. Well, won't go. Rebound tipped, kept alive, and grabbed off by the Strikers. 40 seconds left to go here in the third. Taylor through the lane. Double pumps. Long drive shot up and good. David Taylor is fouled. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
For sure, his first bucket, maybe even his first shot of the night. David Taylor, another guard that we saw for the IBL All-Stars last week, finishes strong with that one, and he'll try to get the 3-point play at the line.
Shot up and good. 98-81. 35 seconds left to go here in the third. Bellingham is led throughout. Mo off of the screen, wide open for a three, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Laguerre. Big man will dribble it up himself. Bounce it out in front. Little with the catch. Picked up by Kaka. Step back. Angle up a three that's an air ball. Grabbed off by Mo. 16 seconds left. Get it out to Tyler all the way to the cup. Amaya tries the finger roll layup and got fouled. Amaya will go to the free throw line.
As that long three from Anthony Little fell short, it dawned on us we haven't called his name much because he hasn't scored in this third quarter. He's still stuck on that same 19-point count he had at halftime.
98-82. Amaya. Free throw shot up, rattles and drops. Six points on the night for Tyler. That one in and out won't go. 3 of 6 from the line here tonight. The ball tipped out, grabbed off by Bradford. He'll take it to the cup and an offensive foul as he goes barreling right into Mo.
They're getting a little restless on that Lone Star bench, too. Thinks they're getting ganged up on, but the call will stand. Look at a charge from here.
It will be an offensive charge. 6.4 seconds left. 99-82 our score. See if Bellingham can get off a shot here in the final 6.4.
There's the technical. Mike Moss was arguing from the bench, and that wasn't going to take long.
Yep.
When you make the ref have to turn around to defend you.
It wasn't on him. It wasn't on Moss.
Oh,
it was on Cooper.
Got my wrong striker. I'm sorry.
Yep. Cooper whistled for it here. Cooper now asking for an explanation.
It's having to be explained to Cooper how it's on him, but it is.
Cooper up, walking around on the bench, does not look happy right now. That is for darn sure.
Not exactly the King's English out loud as he's making his feelings very clear on what just transpired.
The head coach, Marcus Stencil, walking Cooper off of the bench.
Cooper looks like he just got the boot.
He may have been tossed from this one. I did not see.
Keith has given us the sign 2 technicals.
So he got 2. There we go. Yeah, actually that is the second because he was involved with Chris Ferguson.
That's right.
Quickly back down the other way, a little bounce pass, and a beauty out in front to Mo, who will lay it up and in, and there's the century mark. Free chalupas for everyone.
Love chalupas.
There are no free chalupas.
Horrible contest.
Thank you very much. The 3-ball attempt from the half-court line by Taylor goes off the front iron at the buzzer to end the third quarter, and it's a 20-point lead, largest of the ball game during halftime.
You heard Ferguson's version of the story. What did he say? He just said, just a shot to the neck.
Hit me right in the neck a couple of times. I just turned him and said, what in the world's going on there? What are you doing? Ball comes up into the offensive end. Chaz Cock will get it. He'll try and drive against Adeyemi here. It'll be a contact and a foul as Chaz Cock ends up down on his front side. Freeman, Mo Anderson, Chaz Cock, Blake Poole, and Jacob Stevenson out on the floor. Freeman will inbound, get it to Mo, dump it inside to Jacob. He'll turn along the paint, float it up and home.
The easiest of easy money when you get it to Jacob Stevenson that close to a rack.
22 points the lead now here for Bellingham. Taylor, kick it in the corner, left to right through the lane. Bradford off of contact. He'll fall backwards and float it up and home. Bradford will have a chance here with the and one upcoming.
Bradford trying to keep him in the game. Game high 26 points, but we'll see if that ship has sailed yet. The lead now up over 20. It's a 22 here for the Slam.
104-82. Actually, that's not correct. That was a 22-point lead. It should be. They still have not fixed the scoreboard. It should be, there it is. Now it's 104-85. Down to the other end, Freeman caught it in the offensive end. A 3-point play, credited to Bradford. 19-point lead, another foul here. Freeman had leaked out in front of everybody, and he caught the pass, got fouled down in the offensive end.
Anthony Little will get called for the reach.
First free throw shot is up and good for Sam Freeman.
Give Sam 14 tonight.
Second shot, that's up and good. And that one's good as well. 107-85. Fouled on the three-ball attempt, hit all three of them. Back down the other way. Stepping between the defenders is Taylor. Taylor picked up his dribble. He's got to get rid of it. He'll bounce into the corner. Adeyemi couldn't hold on to it and bounced it along the sideline and turned it over.
Nowhere Adeyemi could go. He had his feet right off the end line right there. The ball hit his hands and went out of bounds. He was in no man's land.
Make it turnover number 24 for the Lone Star Strikers. Just 12 in the ball game for Bellingham. Jacob Stevenson races down Taylor. Taylor said he's fending off with his offhand. He might have been right there, but he'll float the jumper up and home nonetheless. 109-85. Lob pass in, Adeyemi broken up. Blake Poole will knock it out of bounds right back into the Strikers bench. Inbound, shoveled topside. Put it in the hands now of Bradford. He's played the best here for this Lone Star team. Adeyemi will get it. He'll retreat back out beyond the three-point ring. They'll lob it inside to Bradford, who will reverse it up and in. He's fouled. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
How did that go with Bellingham Slam guys on three sides of him? Somehow he found a way to force that one in. That's a very athletic play by Bradford. Given 29 points, he leads everybody on the night.
109-87 our score. Bradford's free throw shot, in and out, no good. Rebound, tip goes out of bounds off of Adeyemi. Jacob Stevenson to walk it across the timeline now. Working against Taylor. He'll take him left, drive past him, get down inside the paint, back out. Chaz Cock open for three. No, won't go. Rebound to Jacob Stevenson. He'll turn, spin, bang it off of the glass with the right hand.
Again, a move for every occasion.
28 points on the night now for Jacob Stevenson. He leads also. Mark that. Only one behind Marcus Bradford. Lob pass down to the mid-block. Adeyemi tries to pass out of a double team. Tipped by Poole, stolen away. Bradford out in for Mark. Wow, what a tip that time from Freeman. Out in front into the hands of Mo, who will lay it up and in. Ball knocked loose out of the hands of Taylor. Another steal. Oh, Mo, I think he traveled with that basketball on the dribble. He'll kick it over to Chaz Cock via Jacob Stevenson, and the three ball is up and good.
There's one of the things that's missing. Chaz Cock from long range was close to automatic last year with all the missed time. He's not quite in that same zone this year. Nice to see him get that one when it counted.
116-80.
School Mark Skolden along with Doug Lang. The Slam look to be putting the finishing touches on this one, up by 29 over the Lone Star Strikers.
Ball dribbled through the lane now here by Taylor. He'll leave it for Bradford, forces it down inside to a call. Ball got tipped out of bounds. Jacob Stevenson will knock it out of play. Even up here by 29. Slam still aggressive defensively. Ball comes into a call. He gets double team. What was I just saying? Mo will steal it away, flip it out in front to Jacob. Right back to Mo with a behind-the-back bounce pass. He tried to reverse it up and in. It wouldn't go, and it'll go off of Bellingham out of bounds.
Pre-game conversations with player Chaz Clark and coach Chaz Clark. Thank you about Chaz Cock.
How long have you known him?
Since he was a 14-year-old freshman, 14 years.
Let's not bring up the fact that you called him Chaz Clark.
And Coach Tyler Romeo, they both said they want to see work on defense. We're seeing it here even in the fourth quarter.
116-89. Little turnaround jumper along the baseline by Tanga Call. Give him 8 in the contest. Beyond the ring now here, working with it is Blake. He'll get it to the elbow. Turnaround jumper by Mo. No good. Another foul whistled here against the Strikers. And that will send Mo Anderson to the free throw line.
Mo Anderson, 24 points. The big three for the Slam, no doubt, have evolved into Morris Anderson, Jacob Stevenson, and Blake Poole. The last, for sure, 2, probably 3 years. And they're getting it done again tonight, combining for 70 points, make it 71 as Mr. Anderson gets his first free throw.
Mo will take a look at another, leading the team in scoring at just over 21 points per ball game on the season. He'll get that one to fall. 118-89. Across the timeline with the dribble. Hard drive to the right, reverse back here by Moss. Off balance, he'll put up the jumper that will not go. Laguerre will get the rebound, but he'll be fouled by Jacob Stevenson.
And we have bogged down a little bit here with 8.5 minutes to go. And the Slam up by 29. The caliber of play has taken a step backwards here the last couple minutes.
Down to the free throw line, the jumper up. Guess who? Bradford hits it. He's got 31 to lead all scores. A lob down inside from Jacob Stevenson looking for Chaz Cock in the offensive end. The heave from the half-court line gets tipped out of bounds off of Chaz's fingers. 118-91 our score. Driving right, the float pass down inside the lane, and Laguerre will dunk it home with the right hand. Nice feed that time by Moss.
We thought we'd see a lot more of that tonight, but Laguerre just with 10 points with foul trouble early.
Blake Poole left wide open for a three, left it short, rebound by Chaz Cock, puts it up, rolls out on the layup attempt, won't go. Mo gets the rebound. Back to Chaz, he'll hit a three, no, that one won't go. Rebound, Karam's out. Bust out here, Laguerre goes through his hands, tries to save it from going out of bounds. He does as he bounces it off of Mo. It ends up hitting the backboard, the back stanchion of that backboard after it bounces off of Mo. Oh, now a technical here against Laguerre. And Laguerre,
he's got to be held back.
Held back by his teammate.
Now he's about to turn on his own team here. Careful, guys.
And Laguerre now going over to talk to the coach. I'm not sure what the technical was about. It looked like the call was that the ball belonged to the Lone Star Strikers. Mo gonna go and shoot the technical here. Things breaking down a little bit here as this one has gotten out of reach for the Lone Star Strikers.
Laguerre was getting in the face of an official at least a foot smaller than him, but he thought better of doing anything out of the ordinary, backpedaled away. Now we'll resume the competition.
Fourth technical called in this ball game, 3 against the Strikers. Through the lane, the ball will be fanned out here to a call from Moss. The shot no good from the free throw circle. Somehow he got his own loose ball rebound and shoveled it up and in with the right hand.
Double figures with 10 for a call.
Referee stopped play there. I don't know if it got bumped out of bounds, but he was looking at Blake Poole. I think there's a concern about a powder keg atmosphere here. This one really getting away from him.
Looking the part tonight.
Poole has it stolen away that time and down to the other end. The Moss will put up the layup attempt. It won't go. Laguerre with a nice follow through the air as he crams it back home. The high right-hander, yeah. 118-97 through the lane. A reach foul here going to get whistled against Laguerre. Laguerre will pick up the foul.
You mentioned powder keg, Doug. Part of that is Laguerre. He's not in the mood for it right now. He's flying all over the place and doesn't want to listen to anybody.
118-97. Bounce pass comes outside of the circle here. Blake Poole will try and drive past a call. And we'll have a foul here. Who's that whistled against?
Referee pantomime the old double forearm shiver, but didn't see who it was either.
Okay.
Oh, Laguerre is... He wants to talk to anybody who will listen right now.
He's telling everybody what he thinks about that call.
Yep.
And there's a technical, and he's gone.
Just a matter of time.
Yep. Laguerre has now been thrown out of the ball game. He will join Bruce Cooper. And Laguerre, I don't know if he's trying not to pay attention here, but he just picked up his second technical. He's still standing out there on the floor having a conversation. He wants to argue with one of his teammates. I don't think he knows that he's been tossed.
Now he's heading that way.
He'll make his way over there. But, boy, things have degenerated quickly here, and that's sad. Part of the problem, too, when you have a traveling team that picks up players, there's not a lot of cohesion between the players. We've seen a little bit of that.
No chemistry.
Jawing between the players out here on the floor. There's some talent out here with this Lone Star Striker team.
One of them.
Yeah, absolutely. But he seemed unhappy and upset right from the get-go. And Now there's a question mark.
Laguerre doesn't know he has to leave the bench, go to the locker room.
Yeah.
So
2 technicals. Yep. He's got to go.
They're delivering the message right now.
Yep. And Laguerre is trying to say he's not going to go. And now another player, somebody in Lone Star gear is coming over there. Anya Turner from Western Washington University.
A friend of ours.
Yep. Comes over to deliver the news.
Anya tried to be the escort that time. That didn't go as well as they hoped, but the job is getting done here.
Laguerre will slowly get his warm-ups and head on out of here. He'll join Bruce Cooper early in the locker room. Sad part of this, and sometimes that can happen. 5 technicals, fouls whistled in this ball game. 4 against the Strikers. 2 against Cooper. 2 against Laguerre, and they're both done.
Someday, Doug, we have to get Anya Turner's version of that story. He's back and seated and laughing about it now, so I think he was supposed to be the bouncer that time and clean house.
Free throw shot is good for Sam Freeman on the technical. Mo on the other end now for the penalty shots. He gets the first one to fall. Striker is down to just 7 players after the 2 players in Cooper and Laguerre out of the ball game on technicals. Double team in the backcourt here against Moss. Ball tipped up into the air, stolen away. Mo will get it. He'll leave it for Freeman. Attacks the lane, double pumps off glass, up and in.
Great move, Sam Freeman. He acquired 19 points tonight. Heck of a player, getting better each game for the Slam.
Down to the other end, Little will stop at the elbow right side and float the jumper up and home. That is his first points here in the second half after 19 in the first half. Top of the floor, Stevenson to Freeman. They'll dump it down towards the baseline, goes through the hands of Jazz Cocken out of bounds. Just 6:24 left to go in this one. Slam well on their way to their 11th straight victory to improve their record to 12-2 on the year with 2 more left to go in the regular season. Ball dribbled up across the timeline. Working with it, Moss. Back topside to Little. He'll take a triple. Glances off of the front iron. No. Rebound to Poole. Long outlet to Freeman. Bounces it across the lane. Chascock gets it. Goes up. A little too strong with a layup attempt. Poole will get the rebound. Somehow keep it alive. Back out to Mo. He'll take a triple. Got it.
You betcha. That never slumps. Mo has 31 points, tied for the game-high lead now.
That type of night here in Blaine for Bellingham. 126-99 our score. Sideline right. Little makes the catch, forces it down inside the lane, tips off of the hands of the call. He'll get it back. One dribble, ball slapped away, that time by Poole. Long outlet to Freeman. He'll race down to the other end. Little, they've got a piece of him, no foul called. He missed the layup. Back down here for the Strikers. To the baseline, Bradford will go up. Bradford tried to put it up with the left hand, couldn't get it to go. Jacob took a big swipe at the ball there. He'll get whistled for the foul, and Bradford will go to the free throw line.
Just a matter of what the final total of this one will be. The Lone Star Strikers gave the Slam
in a game that was competitive.
2.5 quarters?
Yeah, 2.5 quarters, and then Bellingham stretched it out, but obviously a little lack of cohesion on the Lone Star Striker team and some real frustration kind of bubbling over in the fourth quarter. Free throw shot up and good by Bradford, who's played a whale of a game here for the Lone Star Strikers. He gets the second one to fall as well. He's your game-high scorer with 33 points after he gets both free throws. Little crossover dribble here by Rico. Picks up the dribble, kicks it down to the corner to Davis. Alfred will drive, bounce it over to the corner, and Maya keeps it from going out of bounds to Ferguson. Back around the circle. Rico will get it. Flip it back right. Davis with it. Down to 4 on the shot clock. He'll take it to the cup again. Calling got it over the big man.
Good move, Alfred.
The call listed as a 7-footer, and Davis gets it high over his head and outstretched arms that time for it to go. Down to the other end. Shot attempt by Moss won't go. A call gets the rebound. Tries to... Shot on the way.
You lock Tang a call in the weight room for a year. You have something to work with. He might be able to move up and play in a bigger league. There's some physical skills there in that 7-foot frame.
Both free throws are made. They had a problem here with the shot clock going off, and I think, I'm sorry, it wasn't the shot clock. They had hit the buzz. Cannot until the next dead ball. Instead, it'll come to Rico to Tyler Amaya, who gets right past Eddie Slam lead. Mark that first shot up and good. Bronson Damon in. A call out. Second shot is good. Got them both. 129-103. Between the wickets now with the dribble. Moss sees a crease, drives inside the lane, tried to float it out in front to Damon. Stolen away by Davis. Long outlet comes down to Ferguson. Chris feeds the trailer. Freeman cuts, kicks it back out looking for Ferguson. Good defensive read on that one. Knocking it out of bounds that time was Moss. It will stay with Bellingham. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Ferguson will lob it out to Amaya. Tyler looks, 5 seconds, 4. He'll take the 3. Got it! Oh, beauty. The player coach swishes it home. 133-103, largest lead of the ball game. Top of the floor now here with a dribble working left. Bounce pass comes down to the baseline. Moss to Damon. Bronson Damon takes to the cup, couldn't get the layup, got his own rebound on the offside, put it up and in off of the window. 3:50 left to go here. Ferguson shovels it back out to Rico. Over to Chris once again. Baseline 3 won't go, but he got fouled.
This trail official over here on our near side. Ferguson, point number 4 for Ferguson, a favorite of fans at Bellingham Slam games.
Ferguson gets that one to go. That shot no good. 135-105. The lead is 30. Pass forced down inside the lane. Comes into Damon. Bronson Damon goes up. Blocked from behind by Freeman. Grabbed off by Rico. A shovel it to Ferguson. Stops. Pops. Got it. That's Chris Ferguson. And a nice feed there from Rico. Bronson Damon is teed up. I'm not sure what the issue was on that one as Damon comes back down the other way, shaking his head.
I don't like what I'm seeing, Doug, with the big guy from the Lone Star bench going and putting an arm around Slam general manager Kip Leonetti. I don't know if that's a scary situation or not, but at the very least, he's smiling over there.
Ferguson hits the free throw. 139-105. I think at this point everybody would like a running clock for this one to end with about 3:20 left to go.
The Lone Star team has disintegrated where these guys are in it for themselves now.
Ball forced down to the baseline, kicked back out from Damon to a wide open Bradford, and he'll hit a 3.
Did you know that some vitamins can change
Hello?
how medications work?
Hello?
Some can even be harmful.
Hello?
Make sure you tell your pharmacist about...
That's okay. Even another thing. I'll borrow that pen.
Competitive price.
Hello, we're back.
Build custom websites for your team, school, or company. Directed to Carbine Sports and Sportswear in Benner Plaza in Linden.
Welcome back. Chris Ferguson with a couple of 3 balls here for Bellingham. Chris now up to 15 points in the ball game off of the bench here. The route has been on for a while. 145-109. Cross court, too much now.
Rico 5'10", Ferguson 5'11".
Yeah, they tried to put it to the floor to try and get the steal that time, and the How about the bench or the slam? Everybody up giving him a round of applause here. Big smile on his face. It would be hard for you to find a player that has as much fun on the court as Rico Wilson.
Absolutely true.
Long jumper up from three-point land will not go this time for Marcus Bradford. Rebound pulled down here by Bellingham. Open man is Freeman around the circle. They'll get it to Rico. Dump it inside to Davis to the cup. He'll get fouled. We heard him talk about his team needing to play with some more passion, some more focus. I think he got it tonight.
It was there when they needed it tonight, that's for sure.
Three-point play completed as Davis gets that one to go. Down to the other end. Bounce pass comes down mid-block. Jumping through the paint. Bradford double pumps, puts the shot up and in.
Give him 38.
Marcus Bradford has done everything he could here tonight. Didn't have a lot of help anywhere else. Rico on the offensive end. Steps back, floats a three ball. How about that? Wow. Everything going home tonight. 151-111. Bounce pass down inside the lane, off the hands that time of Bradford, who will go out of play.
A minute and put him down. You are not as fortunate on your side.
I have two kids here.
Your kids took a shine to him.
Reenacting every major sword battle of the
cinematic history.
16th century here. A Porthos and D'Artagnan. Put them down. Free throw shot up and good. Second shot, good.
Bradford has 40.
151-113. Hard push here by Rico. Jump stops in the paint. Kiss it up.
Some defense tonight. The other guys from Lone Star have 113 on the board, but I got to believe Coach Amaya will.
Second one upcoming. That one is good. 153-113. The lead is 40.
7 guys in double figures and 2 more with 9 for the slam.
Ball back the other way. A little turnaround spinning shot by Bronson. Damon will not go. Rebound pulled down by Bellingham. Hard push by Davis. Right down the middle of the cup. Changes hands. Scoop layup with the left hand. Will not go. Long outlet though by the Strikers. Will get stolen away by Freeman. Get it to Ferguson. He'll try a 3. Left it short. Rebound on the outlet, tipped up in the air. Amaya will try and save it as he...
MVP candidate in this league every year is leading the cheers in the final minute up by 40. It's great to see.
150
already with 40 as he told.
Second shot in and out. Rebound cleared here by Freeman. Get it out to Rico. He'll race down, drive to the cup, reverse it up and in, and it's good.
Rico double figures with 11.
Quickly back down. Hard drive by Little. Puts it off of the glass. Won't go. Rebound bounces loose. Down to 13 seconds. They'll get it back to Little. Easy layup. 11 seconds left. Rico will get it. Across the timeline. Drives. Davis. Won't put up the shot. Retreats back out. 4 seconds left. 2, 1. That will do it.